Stalker. Otherwise, the puck's just going to run away with everything.
Oh my god, them, but they would like maybe a little bit more room to feel comfortable here.
No, it's definitely getting a little bit disconcerting, and yeah, just keep on pressing the issue here. Is Empyrean?
He might be able to get this. He's got 5 seconds for the Shikuchi again, and Empyrean...
oh, this is close, but no.
Anchor, no, okay.
Oh.
Crow playing it a little safe. He'll go back in for that second attack with the first point up in Geminate, and he's got it. First blood to Crow, so...
Don't think you mind giving up that kill a little bit too much, but top lane,
oh, my lord.
That is a huge reach, but unfortunately, whenever Empyrean died before, Crow had already completed his urn. So there you go, having a pre-4-minute urn on Weaver for ult, but you're a good puck player, and really it certainly is. He's going to be able to play in those gaps, and I think that's why we see ARKOSH making another attempt top. They know that the TA isn't able to rotate out so easily. I don't think they have a ward deep enough to see the TA right now, but as soon as they break here, they're going to know.
Crow's pushing up. Got the eyes on. Ollie's in some trouble, taking some damage. Looking for the TP. Not bad instincts, just doesn't have the time. Monkey and Crow get in there for the kill, and now we've got ourselves the Ascension being popped. Gremlo, well, he sees an opportunity. Ollie's been taken down, so Empyrean is alone under this tower. He may need some backup. No, he can do it solo. He is going to be coming in there for the kill. Crow was in a position to help, but not necessary as ARKOSH continue to put the pressure on. 2 more kills.
He's doing his job. This is actually a really nice play from him.
They're bringing the Disruptor over. They want this kill so damn bad, and Hasterun's going to run out. Can he get the glimpse? Yes, he can. Ryoya. Oh, he didn't. Ooh. He is going to get pulled back here, and I don't know how he gets out of this one. He is going to try and jump away, but the stun comes in from Monkey, and Ryoya will be taken down. So the dance was fantastic. He bought a lot of time, but he didn't buy time for anything in particular. Just a delay tactic. They lose the puck and the tower.
The biggest downside right now, of course, is that you don't have the primal split. You don't have your strongest ability right now. But if they're not too careful and just walk that flea.
Well, they see him now. They're going to go in. They've got that field down, and there's no way out for flea. Quick and easy kill for them. But this means see Forsaken Oracle immediately. Pattern, and that's even more bad news for TOOBASED, on top of the fact that they may very well lose another tier 1. This mid tower is not looking so hot, but here comes a TP in from Ryoya. He's got that dream call. Oh, he's glimpsed. Can he dodge it? Not quite. They did manage to find 1 kill to the north, though, as Ollie was able to get that with the help of the Snapfire. But now there's another fight breaking out. They're going to rush in with the Stampede, looking for Gremlo. I do believe that they've got this, or maybe not. Gremlo is a very fast boy. He is getting up the ramp, and they're not going to catch him.
Oh no, he's gone. He's free. Okay, there you go. Base damage, but just poke that keeps Monster away from the creep wave, and unfortunately for him, he comes online just a few minutes too late, so he's not able to defend that mid tower. So now even him's going to feel aimless. And yeah, the puck
just free fires in with the Static Storm. They keep him in with the glimpse as well, just to make sure there's no funny business. As
there's a lot of farm they're going to be able to get in the meantime. Meanwhile, Monster, though, ooh, it's a nice hoof stomp, but he's just getting the creeps. Missed the
3
thunderclap,
seconds
though.
for Static, though. Oh, okay. They're thinking about it. There it is. They don't throw the Static Storm in just yet. They're going to see what Monkey can do first. Crow's even coming in to get down that Beetle for the armor reduction. They'll throw him up in the air with the Cyclone, and Monster, I mean, he can try, but with Pale Horse coming in as well, there's just too much damage here. The Sniper grabs the kill, and ARKOSH continue to roll. They really go. The most obvious answer right now would be the Templar Assassin. They've got this ward down, so they've spotted him out moving through the jungle as the Stampede's going to come. They're looking to make their move mid. There's going to be the Ravage coming through. Monkey, I mean, he's taking damage, but that was really more of a defensive ult than anything else. But your TOOBASED, I don't know how long you're going to be able to get away with using these big ults defensively, especially since Empyrean, he still may not be in the clear here. He is getting run down. Palehorse is going to be able to pick him off. Meanwhile, Forsaken Oracle, look at him just sprinting his way forward, but he didn't have the glimpse at the ready, so they're not going to be able to find another target. But 2 big ults from the side of TOOBASED used. You still lost a hero, and you don't really get much for it, and now all of a sudden, yeah, they're looking at Ollie. They want that TA, knowing that there's no immediate reinforcements. Gremlo's going to come in, dropping the silence down. They'll pop the dust as well for the vision. And Ollie might need some help here. Palehorse is able to find Monster in the jungle, so they do find that pickoff. But Monster at least delayed the arrival of these other heroes. I suppose that's got to count for something. But they're still in a rough scenario, especially with Empyrean now getting glimpsed out of the fight. And is there even going to be a fight? If you're TOOBASED, you may just want to cut and run.
But you still look at this blink timing, and Forsaken Oracle is just killing Flea.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, why not? It's not the most valuable kill in the world, but this early in the game still, if you've got it, throw it out there. Flea gets picked off, and
you kind of get bullied out of a lot of these areas that you otherwise would be able to play in. Cro's just being obnoxious. I mean, the man almost has an Orchid. He's going to be really annoying on this Weaver, just all-inning almost on this damage style just because they are playing with the lead, but...
Oh, is here now. They're going to go for it, and yeah, Empyrean with that silence on him.
But so brutal.
Never got the chance to get it off. That's just going to be their... Well, just about every time they find a pickoff, and now there's going to be the Ascension. They want more. They know Ollie's in here somewhere, and he is standing under a sentry. That is unfortunate for the TA. Ollie has nowhere to go and no backup to speak of. Monkey's going to be able to bring him down, and ARKOSH, they just will not let up here. 13 kills in 16 minutes. This is, well, exactly the kind of pace of play that we didn't see from them that much in their DPC performance, so they're as quickly as he can.
Yeah, and now on TOOBASED, they really have three choices. You either smoke and you head immediately to the area that you were split pushing, you look in the Ancients, or you go to Roche. And whichever they choose for, ARKOSH is already preparing a counter smoke on their own side. And look at Pale Horse's positioning. He is so careful right now. It feels like he's so aware of what's going on. And look at the counter.
Ooh.
They're
in, they pop, they get the silence down onto Empyrean first. They're going to trap him up inside the Static Storm as well. Stampede does come through from Monster, though, but it's just not going to matter. Flea's already dead. Empyrean's dropping low, never gets the Ravage off, and now Monster, well, he's been stunned, he's been thrown up in the air, now he is silenced by Gremlo, and he's stuck in a kinetic field. This is just an absolute disaster for TOOBASED. ARKOSH.
Pale Horse just keeping everyone who's getting hit by that static field. Forsaken Oracle has played really, really solid this game. Just always able to find his target, and unfortunately, just a little bit quicker on the fingers. I think Empyrean, he's looking for those big ultis. He wants to set up for, if anyone, for Flea, just so that way those Mortimer kisses are hitting on anyone, but oh, Ollie, this would be a big death, and I think it is almost assured.
Monster do anything to save this. He's trying to get in position, but look at the dodge. All three heroes sidestep the stun. They still get the kill, and now Monster's revealed himself, but they don't want Monster. They want the puck. Ryoya trying to get himself away. He's able to blink out. Gremlo, there's really not too much more he can do, or maybe he can. Forsaken Oracle comes in. They get that glimpse down. Empyrean's pulled out, and he could Ravage now, but it wouldn't really do much good. He's just going to hold it instead. And ARKOSH are just playing this so perfectly, AT. It is
doubling down on what they're fantastic at, and they're continuously hitting. I mean, even with an item like the Orchid on this Weaver, really has to be so careful constantly, and, well,
oh boy,
he's Orchided. If they have vision, he's just dead.
Static's gonna get thrown down. Forsaken Oracle is just not holding back anything. If he sees the shot, he takes it, and that time around they find the pick. Ryoya suffers his third death, and now ARKOSH, they're on the high ground. We are coming up on the 20-minute mark, and they're looking for a tier 3 as Monster. That may not have been the best of ideas. He does have the kisses coming through, but they're not connecting onto much of anything. Now they're going to hit him up with that Cyclone. And he is pretty much trapped here. Monkey's dropping a little bit low on HP himself, however, but it's not going to matter. Glimpse gets Monster right back into the fight. The Assassinate flies through for the damage, and Monster gets taken down just as Monkey's ult's end.
Yeah, it's just a slight misplay, I think, from Monster there. Gremlo was on the high ground. They had the nighttime vision, so Monkey simply reacts with that ultimate. It's a beautiful ult from the Brewmaster to dodge that Centaur stun, but at the same time, there's no escape plan. Every single time these heroes on TOOBASED are getting punched in Oracle?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Lag.
Speaking, you know, you kind of prefer he not, but if you're this far ahead, you'll take that risk. As speaking of risks, this is a bit of an iffy one. They're going to try and jump onto Monkey here, though. They've got him stun locked. The silence comes in now as well into the solo Ravage, and oh, Monkey, he had an ult, but he never had the opportunity to get it off. But now, yeah, Flea, you can't be there. That's still a sniper, man. That's could be getting a little ahead of himself on that one as Flea will get picked off. Gremlo now wants the fight, pops the BKB. They're going to go on to Empyrean. That TP will not complete. This TP will not either, as Ollie is going to get glimpsed back into that kinetic field. He'll try and hold his ground with that Deso. It's a nice bit of damage, but not onto any one target in particular. Can't find the kill before he goes down, and, well, immediate vengeance for ARKOSH. They lose Monkey, but they pick up 3 kills, and they are still very much the squad in control here. It's back. He's going to pop the cookie just to make sure Monster gets back into the base, and, well, TOOBASED successfully fall back, but whatever defense that they were trying to plan around that tier 2, it just completely collapses, and at this point, if you're ARKOSH, well, 45 seconds left on that Aegis. You can afford to put some pressure onto this tier 3, and you do see them pushing up. Monkey's even going to pop the first of those splits, and Well, Fleet, yeah, that's not going to last very long. Cyclone there to cancel out the kisses, and do they actually go in? Monster wants it. They're going to look to push forward. They've taken out Oracle already, so without the Disruptor, that is a large part of that team fight gone, but he immediately buys back, and Pale Horse continues to fire away from the backline. They'll take Monster down first. Fleet, once again, thrown up in the air, but once he comes down, he's able to get himself out with the Blink, but this defensive position from TOOBASED is starting to deteriorate pretty rapidly, and I'm not sure they could hold if there was another push, especially with Oracle now all the way back onto the front line, and Ollie, that's not where you want to be. He's in trouble. Cookie's going to try to push him a little bit further out, but they still have the vision. They're going to try and jump down, but look at Ryoya on the back line, able to hit with a 3-man coil, but where's the follow? There just isn't any. Pale Horse pops the BKB and stands his ground, and that did basically nothing. It's a nice play from Ryoya, but there wasn't really anyone there to back him up. They'll lose a hero, they'll lose a tower, and they might just lose the whole lane of racks, but Ollie is going to buy back. Empyrean goes in, dropping the Ravage. They hit onto 2. Gremlin was able to pop the BKB in time, though, so he will hold the front line, and now there's that Static Storm coming into play. Forsaken Oracle does have to die for it, but they are starting to clean up. Ollie dies back. Empyrean dropped low as well. Monster trying to hold some sort of front, but it's just not going to work, and the GG will be called. ARKOSH absolutely dominant here in Game 1.
Yeah, they almost did every aspect of Dota right there. I think they read their opponents incredibly well. They shattered the side lanes. They were happy with mid being a draw, and then I think Ryoya just got a little bit too comfortable, played a little bit too slow, especially opposing Monkey, who was constantly making those rotations. I think he definitely had an easier time. He had an easier